A lot of people are asking me what's inside the truck and getting questions like, do you have a bed in there? That sort of thing. So this is just a short video to show you the inside of the truck that I'm using right now. This truck is a 2019 Mack Anthem, and it has a 13-liter diesel engine with nearly 1 million kilometers on it. This is the driver's area at the front. Most of the controls and things are actually done through a computer system, and it still does have some of the old style gauges that I need to monitor more often while driving. Over here, more gauges, switches that control the tractor or truck, things like locking the axle or differential, or even controlling the air suspension, things like that. This is the control for the transmission. This truck has a 12-speed computer controlled manual transmission. So the computer controls the clutch, as well as it can also select which gear, or the driver can do that as well. This is the driver's seat with air controls for lumbar and air ride. The passenger seat also has lumbar air ride seating. And on the dashboard here, that's my GPS. USB plugins, a place where designed for a phone to sit while driving. 2 transponders, one to pay tolls along the US highways, and another one for the inspection stations for commercial vehicles, or the weigh stations that you might see while driving along the highway. Up top I have just compartments, ledge, controls for lighting. This is the air horn. If I pull that, it's a very loud horn. So a lot of things on the truck are controlled with air. The horn, or the highway horn anyway. The seats, the transmission, when it changes gears, it uses air for that. The brakes, this is the control for the braking system. Tractor and trailer park brakes and trailer brakes there, that's all controlled with air as well as the suspension system is controlled with air. And even things like the release to slide the fifth wheel, which connects to the trailer pin, it's also controlled with air. So a lot of air controls or pneumatic systems in this truck. Up top, yeah, a ledge, a lot of more storage areas, light switches for the interior, a CB radio, which I don't use, and there's lots of compartments where I store things that I need for work. This truck has 2 sets of curtains. The front set will slide around the front and block out the windows and windshield, completely black out the front for sleeping at night. And it has a second set that divide the front part of the truck and the bunk area. So when I'm sleeping at night, I'll use one or both sets of curtains to block out the light and for privacy. The bunk area of the truck at the back does have a bed, and the other truck I was using had a second bed up top, so it was designed for team driving. This truck is just a single bunk designed for one driver. Instead of the second bunk, I have more room to stand up and walk around, and more storage compartments. There's a window on both sides at the back. Pretty easy to open. If I open both windows, I get fresh air and a nice cross breeze comes through. On this side of the truck, I have microwave, and I have an area where you'd mount a TV. It would fit a 32-inch TV here, but I don't have a TV because I use my iPad instead. More storage compartments for different things. This is the refrigerator. The refrigerator has also inside a freezer area as well. So that's the freezer, and that area is the refrigerator. On the other side, I have more storage compartments, and I have a table that we'll pull out. So this is used for things like paperwork, or using the computer, or eating a meal or something like that. And more storage. This area is designed for hanging clothing, but I just use it for my bag and other items. What else? Let's see, at the back I have bunk controls. So right now the truck is off, but I have the inverter turned on, so I'm able to use electrical and microwave, things like that, without the engine running. It just with the batteries. These controls can control things like heat, air conditioning, lighting, electrical, radio, that sort of thing. It also has a Webasto system. If I turn it on through the controls here, it will actually draw raw fuel, or it'll take diesel fuel from my tank, burn it, and heat up the bunk area without the truck running. So it's very nice to have. You can keep the truck nice and warm without the engine running for a nice quiet sleep at night. So yeah, that's the front area of the bunk, or area of the truck. It has a good speaker system, speakers at the front and in the bunk. And here's a look at the back again while standing at the front. So that's the inside of the truck I'm using.